Hi. So for today's Hyden and Home Conversations in Real Estate, I'd like to just share a quick tip for buyers in this tough seller's market here in the Seattle area. And something that I hear from buyers all the time is just how frustrating it is to pay over asking price and significant numbers over asking price. And one of the tips that I think is really helpful for buyers to think about is that, in my opinion, it is actually a really great time to be a buyer, to buy during a seller's market. And you might be thinking, wait a minute, Amy, that doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? It's buying in a seller's market? What? But the reason that it's a good idea is because you're buying, sure, you're going to be paying over the list price. That's a guarantee in order to win. But you are buying in an appreciating market. By definition, a seller's market is constantly going up. And what you pay today, most likely when you get that house in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year, you are going to be gaining equity and your house is going to be appreciating greater than it would in a normal market or a balanced market. And so you're immediately getting the benefits of home ownership versus buying in a buyer's market when you can definitely probably get a deal and probably negotiate some closing costs. However, you are also buying, by definition, in a depreciating market. So what you pay for a house, you might in 3 months or 6 months actually lose value. And then you're also kind of thinking, well, if I buy in a buyer's market, when do I know is the lowest part of the market? And figuring out that is just a headache and not worth it, right? So I say it's awesome right now to be a buyer in a seller's market, and you can really, it's tough because you have to compete and you maybe are writing multiple offers before you finally get the house that that you love, that's your dream home. But and you might be paying way over list price, but at the same time, you're buying in a market that's constantly going up. So it's a great time to be a buyer. And as long as you're working with somebody who has a great strategy to get your offer accepted and you have a great understanding of the terms and the contracts and how to write that compelling offer, you're in great hands. So if you're curious to learn more about being a buyer right now, I encourage you to reach out. I help buyers all the time in this tough market, so you too can be a homeowner. Okay, that's my tip for today. So I'll see you next time.